Hello, this is Pastor Femi Akojenu. The book of Psalms number 18 in verse 44, I read, "As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The strangers shall submit themselves unto me. The strangers shall fade away and be afraid out of their closed places." Another translation puts it this way, that they shall be afraid out of their hideouts. Hideouts. I want to let you know that when you do spiritual warfare prayers, one of the areas to focus your prayers on is hideouts. You see, there are powers of darkness that hide away. They hide away. And so as you pray, you want to locate them in their hiding places. Unfortunately, many prayers that many people pray in churches do not locate those evil forces in their hideouts. The prayers they pray doesn't really get to fish them out, so to speak, at the places where they're hiding. And so you want to pray that wherever evil forces may be operating from, that the power of God, the fire of God will locate them in their hideout. You see, they love to hide and operate sometimes behind the scenes. They like to hide and, do their evil operation where you are not noticing them. You don't know what they're doing. And so you want to pray that wherever they may be hiding, that the power of God will locate them there in the name of Jesus. I'll give an example. There are powers that operate from under the sea. So for most people, they're not thinking about under the sea. I mean, you don't live in the sea, so you're not thinking about the sea, right? You live in this world. But guess what? Some of the powers that are working against you, they are under the sea. Of course, that's where we get marine spirit and mermaid, Yemoja spirit, all those things under the sea. So as you pray for yourself, you want to pray against whatever may be operating against you from under the waters. I remember a lady I prayed for some years ago, and I've been praying, and I felt like I was getting nowhere. And I was like, God, what's happening? Lead me, direct my prayer. And then all of a sudden it hits me to begin to come against every attack from under the sea. And it was after I began to pray that prayer that I felt like I was getting somewhere, and indeed there was some sort of manifestation going on. Because so far I have prayed about all kinds of stuff, but that's not where the attack was coming from. The attack was coming from under the sea. So that's where those demons were hiding out. That's where those powers are hiding out. And so I had to pray and locate them under the sea. Sometimes they may be hiding out under the ground. Sometimes they are in the cemetery. Sometimes they are operating against you from witchcraft covens or from demonic altars. Sometimes the thing that's working against you may be where two roads they meet, or where three roads, the intersection of two roads or three roads, where they all intersect. That's where something has been placed there. It could be a sacrifice, it could be a ritual that's been done that is located there and is working against you. And so as you pray spiritual warfare prayers, you want to pray that any location, sometimes the location could be where you grew up. You've left that place 25 years ago, you've left that place 30 years ago, and yet something is in that location. It could be under the tree, it could be under the bed, it could be buried somewhere there. Something there is working against you 25 years later. Oh, no wonder you keep seeing yourself back in that place. You keep dreaming of yourself backwards, always in that place. What is it about this place that you keep seeing yourself there? Well, something there, something that was done there.